everybody, welcome to my channel. If I look a little bit familiar, it's because I'm filming these two videos on the same day. So if you missed it, definitely go check out Did I Read My 25 Books in 2025? Because we are moving on to picking our 26 for 2026. I will stop doing this many books. Probably, basically when I run out of books to start adding is when I'll stop doing it, but probably like 20, 30 if I'm still on YouTube, I will cut it down to just like 20 or 15 books or something like that. But right now I'm enjoying matching the year. I am just going to keep it that way. So let's talk about the 26 books that I would like to read. I will say it's more than 26. It's more than 26 because there are some series that I put on here. I wasn't very smart thinking about this. It is definitely more than 26. So I can like sub some stuff out. But it's just like, I don't know, like when I made this list, I don't know what I was thinking. Like sometimes when I do things, I really question if I'm using my brain. Like really I'm questioning if I'm using my brain. And now looking at this, really questioning it. So let's start at the top. So number 1 is Empire of the Damned by Jay Kristoff. I feel like I could have, I don't understand because later in the list, I just go series. Instead, I put number 1 as Empire of the Damned and number 2 as Empire of the Dawn, but we're gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it. I think a different person made the top half of the list and a different person made the bottom half of the list. So number 1 is Empire of the Damned. This is the second book in the Empire of the Vampire series. Empire of the Damned is a book I wanted to get to in 2025 and I obviously did not. It's just so intimidating because I loved the first book so much. It made me sob. It was emotional. It was intense. It is probably one of the only high fantasy books I've actually read as of currently. I am currently reading Elantris. Different vibes, very different vibes. So first one was Empire of the Damned, second book, Empire of the Dawn. It is the third and final book in the trilogy. Fingers crossed that I just love the rest of the series. I have the Illumicrate editions. They're so beautiful. Number 3, I'm actually getting from Broken Binding. I'm so exciting. And it is Operation Bounce House by Matt Dinniman. I'm really sad this did not win the month for the book club, but it was up against Split over Brighthaven. Should have known it was not gonna win. But I will be reading Operation Bounce House in 2026 as long as we catch up on the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. That's the only thing that would make it so that we wouldn't read this one. But I do have this one on pre-order, audiobook. Really excited. It's also going to be narrated by Jeff Hayes, who narrates the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. Number 4 is Throne of Nightmares by Carrie Maniscalco. This originally was not going to be on here, but then I just read Throne of Secrets and I forgot how much I loved her writing, her books, her plots, just everything about it. And yeah, I'm so excited for Throne of Nightmares. I think it's gonna be so much fun. I just forget, they're just fun books. Like again, it's not something to take too seriously. They're just really fun romantasy books. Number 5, we have And Now Back to You. This is the brand new, I think it's the second book in the First Time Caller series. It's gonna be following characters from the first book. And I think it's BK Borison, I believe. So excited. First Time Caller is so far still my favorite book of 2025. And I read it back in like January, February. That has staying power. Like that is insane. Like it has to be my favorite book from 2025. Unless obviously we got like 10 days left. we got 10 days left in this month, so you never know. Number 6 is Broken Dove, book 2 in the Silver Elite series. I liked Silver Elite. I did not love the ending of Silver Elite, but I'm really excited to see where the story goes. I'm loving the dystopian. Basically, if there's dystopian in a book, I'm probably gonna like it. Like, odds are I'm gonna have a good time. Dystopian is one of my favorite genres. I guess it's like its own separate thing. Dystopian is always like a mix between fantasy and sci-fi, so it is kind of its own little thing. But I'm excited to see where the book goes. I am curious if the author will eventually reveal who they are in 2026. I feel like that was the big mystery of 2025 and it still hasn't been solved. I am curious where this whole narrative is gonna go. Number 7, never thought I would actually have a Rachel Gillig on this list, but I am so excited for The Knave and the Moon. The Night and the Moth is number like 2 or 3 on my favorites of this year, which again, never thought that would happen because of how much I did not like One Dark Window, which is on my list to reread, to try it again, just in case I was just not feeling the book at the time. Like I said, this is the second book after Night and the Moth. I feel like everybody is so excited for this one. And I'm really excited to see what Fairy Loot does for it. I hope they have a contract to do it. Number 8 is The Wretched Divine. This is by Adeline Grace, same author as Belladonna. I'm really excited to see what new books that she comes out with because I was not a fan of her duology. I really did not like how she ended that duology. Just was not a fan. However, I love the Belladonna series, so I do have high expectations going into this book. Number 9 is Heartstopper Volume 6. That's kind of got a question mark next to it because it says it's coming out in 2026, but you never know if it actually is going to when it's kind of been up in the air about when it's coming out. So this one could come out in 2026, could come out later. I'm hoping it comes out next year. I do think it is the final one in the Charlie and Nick graphic novel series. Number 10 is Fury Bound by Sable Sorensen. This is the second book in the Daggerbound series. Daggerbound was a sleeper hit this year. I'm really, really excited to get to the second book because I really did love the first book. Again, wasn't a huge fan of the ending. I do think the author dropped the ball a little bit at the end, didn't really know how to end the book. And so I am curious how she's going to, basically what direction she's going to take the second book in. Number 11 is Vicious. We're finally going to get to Vicious. I've been putting it off because everyone has told me kind of is an incomplete duology. And then V.E. Schwab just announced that they are going to release the third book in 2026. So 2026 is the perfect time to read the series. So I'm excited. I think it's our January, February book club pick as well. Like I think that poll is pretty much settled. I'm really excited to read it with everybody. Number 12, I am a little bit torn on adding this to the list. It is Adversary to the Villain. I did not love last book, Accomplice. I think it was Accomplice that I just read. I gave it a 3-star. I really didn't love it. It was really disappointing compared to the first two. I gave the first two 5 stars. This one was a 3-star. So I'm just really nervous. I need something different from this fourth book. It's just dragging on at this point, and I need some type of resolution with the romance, please. Number 13, if this actually comes out, I am still skeptical, but it is Deadbeat by Leigh Bardugo, the third book in the Alex Stern series, and I do believe the final one, which is so upsetting. Like, I don't want it to be the final one. I want this to be like an 8-book series. I just want it to go forever. I love this world. I love these characters. I reread Ninth House. It just feels like coming home. Like, it's just one of those books. It's like a Deadly Education for me. There's a reason they're my 2 favorite book series of all time. I just find so much comfort, which is crazy to say after reading Hellbent, but I just love them so much. I love Alex Stern as a character so much. Alex Stern is very similar to the character in A Deadly Education as well. So I just don't want it to end. I don't want it to end, but I'm very excited about it. Number 14 is The Caretaker by Marcus Cleaver. I have an e-arc of this. I am waiting to closer to the release date because I do want to, I'm trying to do another whiteboard video. My whiteboard video for Used to Live Here went viral for my channel. I think it's up to like 25,000 views. Marcus Cleaver saw it, reposted it, and it was such a good video. Like, I'm so proud of that video. Like, sometimes like you look at a video and you're just like really happy with it. I'm really happy with that video. I put so much work into that video, and so I really want to do a second whiteboard video for The Caretaker. However, I do not want to base the whiteboard video off the e-arc. I am waiting for a physical completed copy to actually do the whiteboard to plan the whiteboard video. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to read the e-arc closer to release date, give a preemptive review like on Goodreads and on my channel, and then plan out the whiteboard with the physical copy because I also need the physical copy to take notes. So we'll see if this all happens. This is in the plans, but we'll see. I'm really excited for it. Next is, again, it's one I'm a little mixed results in. This book will either make it so that I DNF the series or continue on in it, and it is The Tapestry of Fate by Shannon Chakraborty. This is the second book after The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. I was very mixed on The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi. It was also mixed for the book club. No one hated it, but like it was either they were middle of the road about it or people loved it because it is very cozy fantasy, and I was not expecting that. I wanted more action and adventure. It's kind of how I felt. How I felt about The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi is exactly how I felt about Trust of the Emerald Sea. I just wanted a little more action, a little more adventure. And instead it was mostly a cozy fantasy friendship type of thing, and that's just not my main vibe. And so I did like it enough, I gave it 3.5 I think, to continue on in the series. I just don't know about it. Number 16, another one that I am unconvinced is coming out in 2026, and that is Six of Crows 2.5. I think it has a name, I missed the name of it. I don't know if this is coming out, but it says it's like a short story, a novella in the Six of Crows series taking place after King of Scars is after. What is it? Oh no, I keep forgetting. It's Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. It's supposed to take place after Crooked Kingdom, so I'm guessing before King of Scars? I don't know. I gotta figure out the timeline there. But supposedly that is coming out in 2026, and obviously I'm gonna read it. Number 17 is Bone of My Bone. I'm gonna say this author's name. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but Joanna Van Veen is the same author as Blood on Her Tongue and My Darling Dreadful Thing. Love both of those. loved Blood on Her Tongue. I ended up actually getting an e-arc of Bone of My Bone, and I'm getting a physical arc in the mail at some point. I'm so excited. I'm kind of waiting for the physical arc because I would like to read the physical like copy of it. I just, oh God, Blood on Her Tongue was so good. It's one of my favorite horror books from last year. I still think I only gave it like I gave it a 4.5. Give it a 4.5. Oh, it's so good. Number 18 is Where No Shadow Stays by Sarah Hashem. This is the same author as the Jasad Air series. I do need to finish that duology first before I read this one, but again, I managed to get an e-arc of this and I'm so excited. This seems more horror-y than her last book, so I'm curious what direction like this book is gonna go. Number 19, we do have a horror book, and that is When I Was Death by Alexis Henderson. This is gonna be book 3 that I've attempted by Alexis Henderson. I have an e-arc of this one as well. I loved House of Hunger. Loved it. Loved, love, love is everything I love in a horror book. The emotional trauma, the breaking free of abusive relationships. Oh my gosh, I loved it. I loved it. And then Academy for Liars came around and I DNF'd that one. I really, really didn't like that one. So this is going to be like the tiebreaker, I think, whether this is an author for me or not, but I'm still hesitantly excited. And then we move on to some of the backlist books. Backlist books that we have. Number 20 is the Final Empire, the First in the Mistborn series. 21 is the Well of Ascension, number 2 in the Mistborn series. And 22 is the Hero of Ages, number 3 in the Mistborn series. I'm currently reading Elantris and I'm having a fantastic time. I'm really enjoying it. I am listening to the graphic audio. I don't care if people think that's blasphemous. I love graphic audios and you cannot tell me otherwise. So I am planning to continue in Mistborn and try to read stuff in order of like what Brandon Sanderson says to read them. General order, because there's a lot of books in the Cosmere. Like there's so many. Number 23 is Iron Gold. That may be one that I get to at the end of this year. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna wait till January and read that list again, graphic audio. And we're gonna see what happens because I'm really nervous to follow up the Red Rising trilogy. I gave all 3 books 5 stars, so I'm just really nervous for the time jump and to see what happens in Iron Gold. And number 24 is The Tainted Cup. I need to get to this. I need to get to this book. It is a highly anticipated 5-star prediction for me. I need to get to this book. And number 25, the Murderbot series in graphic audio. Sorry, I love graphic audio. I don't know what it is. I just have such a great time. I just sit there staring at the ceiling like listening to the graphic audios. I love them. They're so fun. So yeah, the whole series, the whole series for Murderbot. And this is semi-punishment because I made a mistake. I made a mistake and I was goofing around on NetGalley, and this is my own fault. I did this to myself, and I was talking to my friend Amy, and she made a comment. We were looking at NetGalley. I'm trying to be really careful what I get on NetGalley lately. Only stuff that I'm really, really excited for. And she saw Platform Decay, which is the brand new Murderbot book. And we were talking about how hard it is to get books like that. Like, it would be impossible to be approved for Platform Decay. Like, people are fighting over it. Like, and it was very high on the request list, so you're most likely not going to get a copy of it. Stupid me. It was like 1 a.m. No good decisions happen after midnight. I was like, let me request it. Let me request it just to see if I get it. Me having only read the first book. And this is book like 9. And yeah, I got it. I only got it because the universe knew I was FAFO. I was effing around and I did find out. I found out and I got approved for the book. So now I gotta read the others. I gotta read the others and I'm gonna do it before Platform Decay comes out because this is my punishment for messing around. Messed around with the system and this is my punishment. So we'll be reading the Murderbot series. Then number 26, I am going to be doing the Shatter Me series on my channel. I've already read them, but I really want to reread them and do a recap video for each book, whiteboard videos for each book, so that I can read the new spin-off series. I think is it Watch Me? Watch Me or Believe Me? One of those. I think it's Watch Me. Really want to read it, but I don't remember a single dang thing about the original series, and I really want to. I really remember enjoying them. It'll be a nostalgia thing. So we'll see if this comes to fruition. If I read it and I'm not feeling it, I take it back. But that's my intention at least. So anyway, those were my kind of 26 books of 2026. Kind of. There's way more on there. So many more on there. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely leave a comment down below what you want to read in 2026. It doesn't have to be 26 books. But if you do have 26 books, you can tell me all of them. I will read every single one of them and comment on every single one of them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely leave a comment down below about what I just said. And if you want to let me know that you're here, you made it to the end of this video, how about leaving, what am I most excited about? I think I'm most excited about Fury Bound, which is wolves. So if they have wolves or a dog emoji, definitely leave that in the comments down below. Let me know that you made it to the end of the video. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to miss any future content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.